ask 4 consecutive follow-up questions. Get my drift?
Well, you know, we had 100,000 bills this week, seemed like. A hard-working floor leader. I don't know, what's the questions? I'll let you guys.
So how does it feel to have passed a bill that a number of critics say is probably unconstitutional?
Well, which bill are you talking about? We probably did 4 or 5 of them this week. It shows you the power and the force that that the union lobbies have here in the Capitol.
How hard were you working to get Republicans not to switch over?
Well, I didn't break anybody's arm, you know. Keep in mind, I am 3 weeks away from being done, and my ability to get folks to do what I want has not been too good lately, as you might have noticed.
Yeah, this is the 3rd bill that's come to the floor, and you ended up dying. Yeah. I mean, do you think that your influence is waning? Is that what's happening here? Or?
You know, I think there's a lot of things that go into it. But, you know, I was here when Catherine was on her way out, and I was the Speaker Pro Tem, and sure, when you're towards the end, you know, when you're Speaker of the House, I've never been one to threaten people or tell them if they don't vote this way, they're going to do this to them or that to them. I've been one to really go and just ask them for their help and make the case as best I could. Let's be honest, when you're a Speaker and you're still going to decide, you know, what bills go and what chairmanships are appointed and what committee assignments you're given, when you go to someone and say, hey, I'd really like to have your help, when you still have that control, they're usually willing to still help you because they think, you know, I want to help the Speaker because how many need some help later? Well, 3 weeks, I'm done. There's no more help I can give anybody. Now when I go to them and say, I need your help, they're like, boy, Rod, I'd like to help you, but I can't. So, you know, I get a lot more no's than yeses. Used to, I got a lot more yeses than
no's. You haven't brought up any yet?
We have.
Are you getting pressure from the Senate to start doing their bills yet?
No, I've just heard a lot of senators make threats about how they're going to kill everything if they don't get this or they don't get that. And you know, this is one of those sessions for me where there's really not a whole lot going on. I don't care about many bills right now anyway, so if it all blew up and died, it's fine with me. Maybe I could goad some senators into going ahead and doing my dirty work for me and kill a bunch of bills.
For the 700,000 people who are uninsured, is that really a very satisfactory answer to them? I mean, Insure Missouri is one of those blowing up and dying? Well,
it depends on if you think the Insure Missouri by itself is good enough to help those 700,000. I have an opinion that without transparency and competition like CON reform, I don't think Insure Missouri is a very good answer. So yes, I would prefer to kill it, and I'm willing to do that.
Is that mainly because this is the only way to leverage those other 2 issues with the hospitals?
It's a great way to leverage them, absolutely, but it's also something that I feel is very important.
A couple more, guys.
You know, you're talking about a bill that's going to present several $1 million to hospitals. A great boon to their bottom line. And yet they beg me and they lobby against any kind of changes to protect the monopoly that they have. And we are told that they have that monopoly because they can't make it without it, and yet we see them, even not-for-profits, spending several thousands and sometimes millions of dollars advertising their services. So if there's such if you're so bad that you have to if you have to show there's a need because you don't want to overbuild, why would you have to advertise to get people to come to you? It just doesn't make sense to me. So I feel like if we're going to try to help those 700,000 uninsured people, the best way we could do it is reduce costs.